everyone, it's Meridy. I am back with our 8th process video using the summer Pastime kits, and this is going to be the last process video I make using this kit. We're getting down to the bare ends of this kit, but I did save a paper to use with the pictures that I want to use today. So originally I thought maybe I could make a double page layout with this kit, or cut these apart and like either use this whole or cut these apart. But I think I'm not going to do that today. I think I'm just going to make a single photo layout. I don't know. So I have this in case I need it. I'm just going to put it off to the side, but this is the picture I want to use. It's a picture of me and my daughter on the beach at sunset. And I pulled a couple pieces of ephemera that I liked, our vacation memories, and a little postcard, and live your dreams and live your best life, because I like those. And then, I really want to use this cloud paper since it's sunset picture. I think I want to somehow alter these clouds to match the same colors as the sunset. Maybe I'll use these other ones. I don't know. Let's see how this paper comes along before I make any for sure plans. So I'm probably not going to use any of the cut aparts because I'm probably going to stick to this side of the paper. I do have a scrap of this that I probably won't use. There's no guitars in our picture, and I don't feel like this coordinates very well. It does kind of bring out some of the colors. Who knows? We'll set that off to the side. I've got this left out of my stash, but I don't like the tone of blue with the picture and this other paper, so I'm probably not going to use that. I have a variety of scraps here that I can use for my layers. Let me just pull these out and kind of go through them and find something that I might like. That's too bright. I want to go with like a subdued feel on this layout. That's too much also. I do think I could use these geotags because that's kind of a subdued color scheme, and possibly some of these yellow scraps that I have left. I'll pull that piece out just in case. The rest of this is pretty bright. I'll pull out. This was from my piece of cardstock from my stash as well. So I probably won't use any of these other little scraps. And I'm not keeping all of these. In the next video I make after I make this layout, I'm going to go through the little bits and pieces that I have left of my kit and tell you what I'm going to do with them, which I'm not exactly sure yet. So I'll figure that out after I complete this layout and see what I'm left with. I have my stamp set, which I love. I'll keep that there so I don't forget about it. These are going to represent my journaling strips. I can definitely spell San Diego or something on this because we're in San Diego. And oh, I kept this ink swatch that I had made earlier this month because I want to color these clouds to coordinate with the sunset. And I think I like the Tattered Rose, Saltwater Taffy, Scattered Straw, and Speckled Egg colors out of these. This one's a little too bright. The Bannon Coral's a little too bright. And this Fossilized Amber's a little too bright. But the other 4 colors, I think, are going to look really good with what I'm wanting to do here. So I've got those 4. Of course, I have some more frames and tags of the ephemeras. If I need that for bits and pieces at the end, I can add that. And whoa! And I've got all kinds of little goodies in here that are just leftover little pieces of stickers and whatnot. And it was summertime here, so maybe I can use that summer, like summer sunsets. That would be a cute title. So we might keep that out. I've got my twine here, my sequins in case I need them. Okay, and then let's get to work. So first I'm gonna get rid of the branding strip. And next, I think I'm going to try to do what I want to do to this paper before I even worry about my picture. I'm going to get a few blending brushes Okay, I've got lots of random blending brushes. I'll try to keep those two with those colors. And I want to try to blend this paper to look like the sunset. So I am gonna grab a piece of scratch paper to put on the edge here. And I guess I'm just gonna jump right in. When I look at pictures of the sunset, the darkest colors are at the bottom, and then it moves, the darkest pinks are at the bottom, and then it moves up into the blues. So I am going to start on the bottom of the page with the saltwater taffy, and then the tattered rose, and then the scattered straw, and then the speckled egg towards the top. And then I'll probably leave the top just what it is. Here I go, guys. Not too sure what I'm doing here. I hope this works and doesn't destroy this paper. And I'm just gonna lightly color over in here. This might not even work the way I want it. You know what? I'm gonna do a little section of this paper, just like this part, and make sure it looks okay before I do this whole entire paper, in case I don't like what it looks like. I can just cut off this little section and still have a good size piece of the paper. So I'm just gonna do this all the way up in the ombre order that I have these, and we will see what happens. I'm gonna go off camera to continue this, because as you could tell, this is gonna take quite a while, and I'm just gonna work my way up. I think that's about far enough up with this dark. I think I'm gonna use the tattered rose there, the scattered straw there, and a little bit of the speckled egg up there. So I'm gonna move to the next one and just kind of blend it in and keep working my way up just like this. So I'm gonna go off camera, and I'll be back in a few minutes to see how it's looking. Okay guys, I went ahead and did the whole paper because when I had this little side done, it looked pretty good. And I think it looks cool. We'll see. We'll see how much I like the layout when it's done. I need to decide though where to put my picture. I think I am gonna use this geotag paper because, you know, we were traveling. We were in San Diego, and I think I do want a little color in there. So maybe I'm gonna cut this down a little smaller. I'm gonna cut it into a 3-inch wide strip. And see. Okay, and I think I'm gonna map my picture on white cardstock to kind of make it pop. And I'm just gonna use this packaging right here to map my photo. Okay. And then I do want to use some of this yellow paper too, because I've got yellow in there. I don't know why this paper is so crooked. I must have cut it by hand at some point. So I'm just going to cut a 2-inch piece. So it's 2 inches by 4.5 inches. And it was just the leftover scrap. I don't think I really like it with the checkered side facing up. I think I like it with the other side facing up. I feel like this is a little too tall. I'm gonna cut this down. I'm actually just gonna flip it over. So this is gonna be a 4x6 piece now, because that's how big that was. And I think this is gonna look a lot better like that, yeah. And then I think I can move these inks. I think I'm pretty much done with them. Apparently I am only making a single page layout because I am not saving any of this paper to make to put these additional pictures on. I'll just do something else in my scrapbook for that. Okay, I think I'm done with all these scraps. I'm not gonna use any more paper, I don't think, on this one, but I've got a few pieces of ephemera, and then I have that title. Live your dreams here. Maybe I should have left that a little longer, this piece. Let's see. I wonder if I could put that up there. Live your best life. Oh, I really like that. our vacation memories and a little postcard. So I've got 3 little embellishment clusters. I wonder if this word summer will even match. Let's get it cut out here. And I can put summer sunset. Okay. Summer. Maybe I can put these on top of each other a little bit to layer up here. I'm not sure if I like this Live Your Dreams. It's very dark and nothing else is very dark on this layout. So I might get rid of this. And then maybe I think I want to make this a little smaller. And I'm wondering if maybe I should use my stamps underneath to kind of dress up the background paper a little, because this is very plain to me so far. I don't know. I'm gonna look through my embellishments packs that I have, this one and these arrows and these frames and even all these summer stickers. So I'm gonna go off camera and look through these embellishment packs to get a little bit more variety of embellishments, because this is not cutting it to me. So I will do this and I will be back in just a few minutes. Alrighty, it seems that I have found a lot of things that I can put on this layout. I'm glad I went back through my embellishments. The first thing I'm gonna do is kind of move everything off, because this isn't how I want it, but I just kept finding lots and lots of pieces and really liking how it was turning out. I do think that I want to keep the base pretty similar to this. So I'm going to cut this strip. This came out of the chipboard pack. I'm just going to cut it down because I don't want it to go way underneath my pictures like that. I want it, because it makes it so much lump and bump, I just want it to stick out underneath the layer so it looks like it's hiding under there. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and adhere these things down, and then I'm going to come in and start embellishing with a lot of those embellishments and building up my clusters. So alrighty, so this is the last of my layers to make the base of my page, and now I need to decide what I want to do on the rest of my page. And I'm first going to decide if I want to use any of this little piece that I have at all. I just think it's too much to put more, because it's very dark and very bold. So I'm not going to use the rest of that. Now let's make this trip amazing. I'm not too sure. I don't want to cover up too much of my picture with embellishments either. I pulled this orange frame because it looks really great with this summer, but I also pulled this white frame. I don't want to cover up too much of that sunset. So I think I'm going to have 2 options here. I'm going to have this as my title, or this summer as the summer phrase as my title. And I think I'm going to try to get everything else placed down around it so I can just switch out and pull in and out the ones that I want. And I really liked this, but I don't necessarily care for the stripes on it, so I might just turn it upside down and leave it white. This is a nice little pop of black, since I've got some black down here to add up there. This says dreams are made of sun and sand. Again, I'm not too sure I want to do this. Got a couple geotags going on here. And arrows. I think I would like that to overlap. And same with this guy. If I'm gonna use that, I'm gonna overlap it. I don't necessarily like the top brown part up there, so I might not use that one. And I'm not going to use the word golden. The sunset isn't very golden in that picture. I really do like these arrows. I think they look nice. Maybe I'll switch. Put a pink one down there. Uh-oh. Maybe I should just put them inside of one another, like how they were packaged. That might just look nice, just like that. Okay, so I've got this vibe going on, and if I added journaling now, I would probably, I don't know how. This title is kind of just big and clunky. So let me see if I could do this title a little bit more fun. Now I could back this round oval with a color of cardstock, so it could be a solid color in the back here. I'm just gonna give this a trim, and if I want to trim it even more, I can. I just didn't want to trim too much. You know, you can keep trimming more, but you can't take away. And I wonder if I need a solid color in there, because it kind of looks funny with the geotag there. The geotag paper sticking out, I mean. I'm gonna see if I have any more scraps of the yellow, this paper, that are big enough to fit back there and cover that. Oh, that's gonna look so much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and adhere that down. And I know that there's a little bit showing right there, but the summer sticker is gonna cover it. So I'm gonna go get a lot more of these things adhered down where I have them off camera, because it's not very exciting to watch me adhere layers and layers down, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I got some of these arranged and organized and adhered everything down so far. I think, yeah, everything's adhered down. I put a little foam tape on this one and on this one and on this little camera, and I put some foam tape under the word summer because it's sitting up over that frame. I don't feel like I need this Let's Make This Trip Amazing because it's just giant and it doesn't really go anywhere, so I don't need that. That's too much. Every Day is a New Adventure. That's pretty cute. Maybe I could put it over on the side, like, let's see what happens when I add my journaling though. Where is my journaling gonna go? You know what? I think I might like my journaling to be up there. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna put my journaling eventually, just like that. Okay. Whew. I kind of like this little tag, but it's blending in. I didn't think I liked the brown on the top, but it's not bothering me now with all of these colors on there. Okay, a couple more things that I've got here. I don't need any of this. If I do add that tag, I'll put a little twine on it, but I'm not sure about that right now. And then I've got these word stickers. I picked out the ones I liked: happiness, beachy, loving this, and summer adventure. So I think I can put a few of these around. And I think I would like to use maybe just these little cross X's, plus signs, whatever, and maybe a couple little hearts in some different colors. So since I already know what colors I used on the background, I think I'll use those same colors for the stamp. And I'll grab my little stamp block here, and I'm gonna use the darker saltwater taffy color first, and I'm gonna stamp these. Take that back. Let's not do that. I'm gonna get the heart first with the saltwater taffy. And I'm just gonna stamp a few little hearts. And I'm gonna stamp these in this speckled egg because I think it will show up probably better than the scattered straw yellow. It's fine with me that I'm overlapping them over the hearts. They feel a little disconjointed to me. Let's see, what else can I do here? I think I'm just gonna go in and put a couple more. I think the reason that it looks so disconjointed to me is because I did this as an afterthought and it's not underlapping over my design, but it'll be okay. I think as soon as I tie a little bit of twine on there, and I'm just going to use one color of twine. I think I'm just going to use the peach color of twine, and that's it. I'm not going to use multiple strands of different colors like I have on other layouts so far this summer. And I think after I tie the twine on there, that might be it for this layout. I'm going to outline the entire layout in black because there is black in here, and I think it will just pull it together. And I'll just throw the little twine on this tag off camera and tie it into a little bow. And then, do I need to put 2021? I could. Let's see what it looks like if I add the date. It might just be too much, but it might not. And then I'll add that twine off camera, and I will call this layout done, and that will wrap up my 8th layout. Oh, I think I could put summer 2021 right there. Or even down here in this area. I think I like it down here. It just brings a little more of that blue down. So I think I'll put it down here. And also this will help make my little stamping look a little bit more integral. I wish I would have thought of doing the stamping before I adhered all the layers down, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I like this. So my journaling will go right up here. And this layout is done besides the little twine through the tag. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you were inspired by this layout, either to recreate this with the kit, with this paper that's pretty cool, cloud paper here, and alter that in any way, we would love to see it on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group. and I will link that in the description of this video. Or even if you're inspired to do something similar to this just from the supplies you have in your stash, you don't need to use these same supplies. We would still love to see that too. So thank you guys so much, and I'll be back in a couple days to show you my wrap up of the month of July and all the layouts I made and all the leftover pieces and what my plans are for those. So I'll see you in a couple days. Thanks for watching. Bye.